Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to discuss about CAD. It is the continuation of the conventional design process. Now we are going to discuss about the computer-aided design process. So here in this picture they will shown the difference between the conventional design process as well as the computer-aided design process. So in the conventional aided design process there are mainly the 6 steps involved over here, but in the computer-aided design process there are 4 functional areas are there. So that is the geometric modeling, engineering analysis, design review and evaluation, and automated drafting. First we are going to discuss about the geometric modeling. So in the geometric modeling, the prototype model instead of prototype model, the computerized model has to be developed over in the geometric modeling over here. So it is the concerned with the computer compatible mathematical description of geometry of an object. Okay, so there are 3 types of commands will be used over in the geometric modeling. First commands like lines, circles, etc. Basic, it is the basic geometric entities. Then comes into the second commands like modifying commands, like if you want to increase the length or to reduce the length or to transfer the line from one place to another place, and if we want to rotate the line, so those things has to be done in the second type of commands like a scaling, translation, rotation, etc. Then comes in the third type of commands like a boolean operations to form image of the object on the computer screen. So like a solid modeling has to be done. So there, if you want to add the material or cut the material, so those things that has to be done in the third type of commands over here. Then comes into the next one, the geometric modeling is classified into 3 types. So there are what are all the 3 types means, that is the wireframe model, surface modeling, and solid modeling. First we are going to discuss about the wireframe modeling. In the wireframe modeling, it is can be considered advancement of drafting software and basic for modeling software. So in this wireframe modeling, it is easy to construct but difficult to understand over here. If you see some of the drawings, they will be shown over in this figure. So here, if you see, this is the like a cube. So here, which line it will becomes first and which one it will becomes second, it somewhat we can difficult to understand over here. Sometime it will becomes first, another view if you take down, this will becomes back. So like that it will be visible over here. If you see in the second one, so here wherever the triangles, it will becomes in the front or back, identify it will be very difficult. Even if you can see in the third object, it will be very difficult to identify. Okay, like a meshing, it has to be done over here. So which circle it will becomes, where it will become, so to identifying it will be very difficult over in the wireframe modeling over here, but it is easy to construct. Then comes into the second one, it will be the surface modeling. So it is an advanced modeling technique than wireframe modeling using the complex surfaces. Okay, so surfaces shapes such as aerofoil, car door panels, and shoe model, etc. can be modeled over here. And also here it will be very difficult to draw here. So simple example is our water bottles. So those design, it will be very tough. So it requires so many tools over there. Okay, and also it does not have any mass or volume over in the surface modeling techniques. Okay, so for to draw the surface modeling, they will be used some CATIA software is best to draw the surface modeling one. Then comes into the next one, is the solid modeling. So it is the most powerful 3D modeling technique. It provides the user to complete the information about the object. So here they'll be showing the objects over here. So like that it can be created over in the use of the solid modeling technique like a gears and motor. So those things they'll be shown here. So example here it has certain volume and mass over in the solid modeling one. Okay, and also the component we can visualize and easily can understand about the component, but creating the component is somewhat difficult. So wherever we have to add the material, wherever to remove the material, to creating the such a component, it's somewhat difficult task for in the solid modeling techniques. Okay, this is about the geometric modeling. Then comes into the next one, engineering analysis. So this engineering analysis it involves the stress strain calculation and heat transfer computation and fluid flow analysis, etc. And different types of analysis can be performed in the geometric model like structural analysis, thermal analysis, electromagnetic analysis over here. And there are mainly two different types of analysis used here. So that is the first one will be the analysis of mass property. It provides some different properties such as surface area, weight, volume, center of gravity, and moment of inertia of the solid objects can be predicted over here. Then comes into this next one, finite element analysis. And the finite element analysis is the most powerful feature of CAD system. It is the computer analysis simulate the response of design change in uh, environment. So here the model is divided into a large number of finite elements. Then these small elements are analyzed in the different properties, and that we analyzing the these elements like the behavior of the entire object to be addressed over here. So there are so many ANSYS software is there. So first we have to know about some of the modeling softwares like Solid Edge, CATIA, Pro A, AutoCAD. So like the Unigraphics. So like that. Uh, Solid modeling softwares are available now. The like same manner analysis software are ANSYS and Nastran as well as Fluent like softwares are there. Hypermesh is the component of analyzing software. It will be used to meshing the component. For that hypermesh has to be used over here. Then comes into the next one, design review and evaluation. So here accuracy of the design can be checked and rectified in the CRT screen itself, and tolerance and interference and kinematic checking can be done itself before commencing of the actual production over here. Mm, so this is about the design review and evaluation. Usually it will be compared with the geometrical one. Then comes into the next one, automated drafting. So it is the presentation stage. So in conventional design process, the presentation has to be done in the A4 size sheets and everything. Manually has to be done. But here in the automated drafting, in the A4 size, whichever sheet that will be selected in the computer itself, there the orthographic views has to be pasted and bill of material column, everything has to be attached. Then it has to be given for them to the uh, peoples those want to find the object. So automated drafting is a process of creating out copies of the design drawing software such as AutoCAD, MCAD are provided features like automatic dimensioning, generating different views on object sectional views. So it requires wherever it requires like sectional views, it provides, and somewhere it requires some partial section. So those things and all it will provide in the automated drafting. Even the bill of material column added over that, from that the entire thing, the number of components, what type of material it is made up of, all those things we can understand while seeing this bill of material as well as the power drawing sheets. So automated drafting is the presentation one. Okay, so this is about the computer aided design process.